Sure.
All right, joining us now, tonight's Power Panel, Democratic strategist Kevin Chavis, Ricochet.com's editor-in-chief John Gabriel, and Kelsey Bolar from the Heritage Foundation. Welcome to all of you tonight.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Okay, so a little bit more from the spokesperson for Speaker Nancy Pelosi saying this: the improprieties, the lack of transparency around them, they give the House legitimate legislative oversight and legal reasons to review the president's tax returns. We will take all necessary steps, including litigation, if necessary, to obtain them. Kevin, that sounds like they're ready to rumble.
They are, and frankly, this is something that should have been done as soon as Trump was sworn in. Honestly, there was reason to begin to question some of his financial dealings, some of his contacts with Russia, and some other improprieties. I think that Nancy Pelosi's spokesperson laid it out perfectly. I think the Democrats are doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, the Congress members took an oath to the American people, not just to the president. And frankly, when the GOP had control of the House, they just didn't look into this stuff. They sat on their hands. And I think that Cohen's testimony, regardless of whether or not he is 100% credible, certainly raises a lot of questions that need to be looked into. And I think all of us should expect for the Congress Oversight Committee and the Judiciary Committee, all of the intelligence committees need to look into this because it's very serious.
Okay, so all the committees, apparently, there are several of them that are coordinating this request that will go in for tax returns. Now, under law, the chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee can put in a request to the IRS, but then it looks like Secretary Mnuchin is going to be the one who makes a final determination on these tax returns being released. In the meantime, Charlie Kirk tweeting this: I believe we should have an investigation into every multimillionaire in Congress who has accumulated that wealth on a congressional salary using our tax dollars. John?
Yeah, it's really interesting to see. I feel like I'm reading headlines from 2016. I think it would have been great if during the Republican primaries, Donald Trump had released his tax returns, but he didn't. The Republican voters didn't really care. Then the American people elected him president. So I'm not sure what Democrats think they're doing. Maybe they just wanted to go on a fishing expedition and hopefully find something that embarrasses him further. I think they're wasting their time. What they might want to do politically is focus on 2020 rather than trying to relitigate the 2016 election.
Yeah, but Kelsey, much of this will run into 2020. I can't imagine these investigations being wrapped up in the next few months.
It will, and the political risk for Democrats is that they keep making these grand promises about Trump-Russia collusion and now tax fraud, and yet, you know, we're 2 years into the administration and they've come up with nothing. And so I think this is yet another fishing expedition, another witch hunt, and I think, you know, most Americans would like to see Democrats focusing on legislating, not investigating.
Okay, let's turn to another thing.